Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good this morning. It is about 7:40 in the morning, but I had to record this video because something is going on with this whole fog situation. So let me kind of explain to you what's going on my end. So it all started for me. I had been noticing fog like the past 2-3 days, but I was talking to Dollface on the phone and I was grabbing some stuff because I have an annual Christmas party after Christmas for, like, you know, the family and stuff like that. And so I was going to Walmart to go grab like the stuff for the macaroni and cheese and everything. And when I left Walmart, I'm like, oh my God, it's so foggy out here. I can barely see. And he was like, oh, wow, you know, and I'm literally trying to drive and I could not see 2 feet in front of me. It was that bad. Usually from Walmart from my house is probably like a 10-minute drive. It took me about 20-25 minutes to get home because I was literally doing 2 miles an hour. And when I turned on my high beams, everything was just white. I felt like I was driving in like a dream. It was so freaky. I could not see any headlights literally until they got on me. I had to be so careful to drive all the way to the, you know, near the curve so I wouldn't merge into the middle of the street because I couldn't see any lanes. I ended up riding through a stop sign because I could not see where the 4-way stop was. Somebody honked at me to let me know that I had, you know, drove through the stop sign. I wouldn't have known my turn to turn left to go to my home if I did not see like the street lamps. If they weren't there shining, I would not even known that that was my turn. That's how bad it was. So I get home, put the stuff away. I don't think too much of it. So then everybody is coming over today, yesterday for the party. And we're all watching the Vikings versus the Packers game. Go Vikings. And I'm noticing it's getting weirdly dark, you know? And I'm just like, what is going on? Why is it so dark? It's only like 4 or 5 o'clock. And when people come to my home, I have cameras all around my home. So when people come to my home, I check my cameras before I open the door to make sure, you know, it's who it's supposed to be. And I'm noticing as I'm looking at the camera people, there's all this snow. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, it's snowing outside? Because I hadn't been outside all day. I've been in the house cooking. And I'm like, is it snowing? And people are like, no. And so I'm not thinking too much of it. So then finally, last night, after half the people left, I'm on Instagram and I see a video pop up about all the fog that's going on in Dallas. And I'm like, look, they're having, you know, fog issues in Dallas too. And so I go read the comments and it's like, I'm in Connecticut, nothing but fog. I'm in Massachusetts, Boston, Hawaii. It was insane.
And with the sky, 4 days straight, it's been like that. Now the mainstream
This fog started to form throughout the night. It's still here in the morning. It is really, really thick in downtown Dallas. And on top of that, it stinks. It smells like something's burning. It smells like sulfur. It stinks. And I've been seeing posts about this all over the globe. It's not just in the United States, as you could see in the very first clip. I'm not sure what it is, but I do know that I pray Psalms 91 over my family, and we shall not fear the pestilence that comes by night.
So then at that point, I post a video on Discord and I'm like, are y'all experiencing fog too, or is it just me? And so many people were in the weather room in Discord saying, yes, I'm seeing fog. We can barely drive. It's crazy. So now I go outside because somebody had went to Walmart. They were coming back to my house and they said they couldn't even find my house. They had to do the navigation. And so they're like, it's smelling like something burnt out there. And so I go out there to go see what's going on and I record what I'm seeing, but I'm also smelling something weird, like a fire thing, like fire substance, sulfur. And so now I'm freaking out. I post it on Discord and I come home and I come inside and I start feeling sick. Something is going on out here. It smells like smoke. It is super foggy. You can barely see anybody's lights. My floodlight just came on. Something is going on. You can't even see. It's just cloudiness all over. And then when I look on my cameras, it's all this stuff sprinkling on my cameras. I'm going to show y'all a screenshot. And it looks like it's snowing, but when we come out here, there's no snow. It's just fog. But there's nothing coming out, but it looks like it's like raining. It looked like it is. It don't. You can smell it. It do. And look. What now? You seen on my cameras how it look like rain. When you come out here, there is no rain, no nothing. It's just fog.
It smell like after a fire done got
burnt.
I'm looking at it.
It's something going on. Like I just like my joints start hurting, my chest is hurting, my stomach is hurting. And so the young man that went out there with me, his head started hurting. I had to go get him some headache medicine. And then everybody who came back from Walmart, they started feeling sick. People's stomachs started hurting. People started getting headaches. I was having to pass out Excedrin, get people waters. So I don't know what we breathed in those few minutes of me recording the video. But like my knee started hurting. I was starting to get like muscle pains. It was so weird. And then I talked to Madia this morning. Y'all know Madia lives in Pakistan. She said they're dealing with a bunch of heavy fog out there in Pakistan as well. So this is something global that's going on. So then I pull up my cameras, my Ring cameras, and I'm just seeing all of this weird snow just falling, but you cannot see it with the naked eye. So now I go on TikTok and other people are doing the same thing. They're showing the same thing on their cameras. They can't see with the naked eye, but they're seeing on their Ring cameras. They're seeing on their cell phone cameras. I'm like, this is not a normal fog. This is not a normal mist. This is insane.
I'm recording this because this is what's falling. Can you see it here? See it? Like, everywhere? It's how thick the fog is. I've never seen the fog like this. You don't think this is weird? I'm from Florida. This is fog. Like, what the fuck? Do you see it? Anybody else seeing this like I have? Like, this is me holding a flashlight so you can see it. What the fuck? This is what's falling from the sky right now here in Florida. It's fucking weird, dude.
What you say, if you think that is normal fog for 3-4 days straight, then I honestly don't know what to show you or tell you anymore. When have you ever seen fog like that? What is that in the air? These motherfuckers are up in the sky every day spraying left, right and centre. And some of you need to start waking up because it is not normal.
So now this morning I get up at 7:09 and I go to record in my backyard and it's so much fog out there. And then there are these pink particles, like pink light. And y'all know rotten apple iPhones, there'll be a green light every now and then. But these were pink lights, and it didn't matter what window I went to in my home, these pink lights were following. It was so freaking weird. And so then I went and I pulled the cameras from yesterday, and you can hear the conversation with me and my sister-in-law. And I'm like, is it snowing outside? Because I'm watching her on the camera, and there's all this snow around her. And she's coming in, she's bone dry. She's like, no, there's no snow, but it's really foggy.
It's snowing?
Is it?
I think it's just foggy.
It's snowing?
No, it's really foggy though.
I feel like there was like snow hitting your face.
No!
Huh? I know it
I
is.
can barely
foggy.
see.
What in the world is going on, y'all? I'm going to show y'all these cameras. I'm going to try and piece this together. I need to get to the bottom of this. This is freaking me the hell out. So after that, we had maybe about 15 people over. So half the people left early enough. Everybody else stayed late to like play games and, you know, just chop it up. And as it got later, it got darker. You couldn't even see the houses down the street. After I went outside and I filmed that video, for me, it was not safe for people to drive. And my youngest was at work. I told him to get home as soon as he could. It took him almost an hour with no traffic to come from Minneapolis back to the suburbs because he could not see in front of him. He felt like he was driving in darkness. And so everybody else ended up crashing at my house last night because it was unsafe to drive. I was like, no, I don't want anybody else leaving. It's too late. Pick a room, find somewhere, blankets, pillows, everybody's crashing here. So I ended up getting up around 7 and I filmed this video, and I want to show y'all this video. I do not know what these pink orbs or light are. It's just creepy. I do not know what's going on. I've never seen this before on my iPhone. I've seen the green lights that iPhone captures. I've never seen pink. Backyard. Yeah, it looks, and it's, 7 in the morning? This is crazy. You can't even see. I'm gonna pull up the camera and see what the camera looks like. This don't make no sense.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at the camera, it just looks like a blanket. Like, yeah.
There's something flickering on my camera. Come look at this. Unless it's this stupid iPhone. What is this? You see this flashing?
Right, what the fuck is that?
But I don't see it outside though.
Yeah, and I don't see it with my eye. It's like my camera can see something.
Yeah. Look. What is that?
And now it's in the... What the fuck is going on? Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, I moved over here. You can see it on
You
here.
can see the speckles on there, yeah. It just disappeared, but I just seen it.
Yeah, it's something flashing. This is weird. All right, so y'all just saw that video that I filmed around like 7:10, 7:11, and I don't know what that pink light thing is. Again, I know iPhone, like if it hits the light, it'll show like, you know, something green flashing. We've all seen that with rotten apple iPhones. I have never seen this pink reddish flashing thing, and then it was disappearing and reappearing. It was so weird. I filmed it for a little bit, and then I went to go check the Ring camera that's facing the backyard as well. So then that way I could see if there was something different on the Ring versus what we were seeing. What we're seeing, you're not able to see all of the snow particles with the naked eye, but the Ring is capturing it. So as I'm filming this red dot, the Ring is capturing all types of snow stuff. This shit is so weird. And then another one of my Discorders, Cancer Moon Goddess, she's in Cali, and she was filming some particles as well, and she's on an Android phone, and you could see like some weird strange particles falling where she's at too.
But there's little particles by the light. Let me go in the house. The fire truck out here. I don't know what's going on.
There seems to be a situation developing. This is actually affecting multiple people across different states, starting from the East Coast. And what people are posting and coming forward and claiming is this weird fog that's blanketing them. But the weird thing about it is it looks different, it smells different. It's actually hurting their nose, eyes, and throat. Take a look at these next 4 videos and let us know, are you or have you seen this mysterious fog?
The fog tonight? What the fuck? Okay then. Holy shit.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
I don't know if it's just me, but for the last few days, I have been having this weird feeling like something big is about to happen, right? Like this weird feeling of impending doom. I have been having this crazy feeling like in my belly. I don't know what it is, okay? To be brutally honest, I feel like something is already happening. And here's why. For the last few days, there have been crazy reports of dense, thick fog in many states all over America, in addition to the UK. Now, this is not your regular fog because a lot of people have been reporting that they have been seeing some weird type of mist coming out of the sky with this fog, okay? In addition to that, there have been 4 plane crashes, y'all, within the last 5 days, okay? 3 of those plane crashes occurred within the last 24 hours. You had one on Christmas Day in Kazakhstan, and then within the last 24 hours, you had one in South Korea, Nova Scotia, as well as Norway. In addition to that, y'all, so many people have been reporting this weird sickness, whereas though they're having muscle soreness, sore throat, body aches, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, the whole 9, and they said that this sickness had just been coming out of nowhere. I don't know about you, but I feel like something big is happening or about to happen, and these people just are not telling us. What are your thoughts?
Anyone else noticed since this fog arrived on Christmas Day, you got a sore throat, you started to feel lethargic, you lost your appetite, you felt fluey, you couldn't do anything, didn't have any energy, sweat, couldn't sleep. There's nothing natural about it for me, people. They're doing this on purpose. Whatever's in that fog is making us sick. And I know it's hard for people to get their heads around that they'd actually do it to us, but again, go and research the Georgia Guidestones. Go and research what they want for humanity. Keep us in balance with nature at 500 million. So they've got a big task on their hands if they want this done by 2030, so think about it. Changes in the weather, things they're sticking in us, things they're putting in the food. And I'm past caring what the Karens think. The amount of people in the comment section who say, oh, it's just winter, it's always like that, we always have fog. So this is far from natural, this isn't water, this isn't normal fog. So let me know in the comment section if this fog has actually made you sick.
So does anybody else just feel like they should be walking around wearing a fucking gas mask? Like, what is happening in the UK at the minute with the weather? Because all this fog has been here for about 5 days now, and it is literally not budging. And I have never seen a fog like this, what stayed for longer than 5 days, will not dissipate whatsoever. And I've woke up today with a sore throat. It's obviously the shit that we're breathing in, because I don't feel like this is a normal fog. This is some type of chemical fog. And we all know that they fucking hate us and they want us ill and poorly. And what better way to do it than affecting our air pollution with this shit that they're fucking spraying. I don't even know what it is. But yeah, this fog is not normal. And I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but if you've got a white car, the fucking car doesn't stay white for any longer than a day. Right, look at all this. I went and got this car cleaned 5 days ago. Look at that. That's not normal. I've never known my car to be so dirty after washing it 5 days after.
Is there something going on with this fog and then people getting sick? Because hear me out. About 4 or 5 days ago, I was on TikTok and one of my friends had posted that there had been fog in her area for the last 3 to 4 days before that. And she was talking about how it is there in the morning and lasts all day into the night, and it hasn't like gone away in 3 to 4 days. And I was like, that's weird. I wonder if she lives anywhere near me, because I'm in southeast Nebraska and it had been doing exactly that for the last 3 to 4 days here as well. So I go in her comments, and no, she's not from here. I believe she said she was from Houston or something. But then I look at her other comments, and people from all over the United States are talking about they have also experienced fog morning all the way to night for the last 3 to 4 days before this as well. And I commented and I was like, that's strange. Like, how do I come into somebody's comment section and people from Pennsylvania and Houston and southeastern Nebraska and Colorado are all experiencing this fog morning to night, doesn't go away for the last 3 to 4 days, and we are geographically in very different areas? That's strange. Didn't really think much of it, right? Other than that. Then a while, like the next day, I'm scrolling and I see somebody else talk about this. And so I go into their comment section. Again, now people, Oregon, Florida, like all over the place are saying that they have experienced this exact same thing. I understand it's cold and flu season, whatever. This could be just a weird coincidence, but now I'm seeing a lot of my friends and people that I'm, follow and stuff on social media talking about being sick, this red sore throat, really bad. I myself have been under the weather for the last 5 days. Nothing severe, nothing like what other people are reporting, but like a scratchy throat. You can kind of hear it in my voice. Just kind of more tired and things like that. And I just don't know. It's just strange. It's just strange. The fog itself was strange. I even thought it was strange just when I thought it was just here in southeastern Nebraska where I am. When it wouldn't leave for 3 to 4 days, I was like, that is strange. And then I start seeing all these people on social media talking about they're all over the country and they're experiencing the same kind of fog. Makes you think.
It's like it's conclusive. Fog-vid 24 is a real thing. The previous video is going viral. If you go and read the comment section, everybody's saying they were completely fine. They didn't feel anything coming on. But then as soon as they went out in this fog, whatever it is, they got a sore throat. They had to go to bed. They couldn't sleep. They were bunged up. They had migraines. They lost all their energy. And not only them, everyone in the household. There's mums reporting on it saying all the kids are ill. We've got people in Kentucky. We've got people in Sweden. We've got people in Finland, all reporting the same thing. The fog has made them sick. And it's scenarios like this that always have an adverse effect. Whatever they're doing in the skies, whatever they're spraying, whatever this fog is, they're obviously doing it for a reason, but it is going to wake people up. People have had enough. They're sick of being poked. They're sick of being prodded. They're sick of poisoning the air and poisoning the food, poisoning the milk, poisoning the minds. We're being pummeled in more ways we can imagine to demoralise us over a period of time. So when things get to a critical point and everyone's screaming out for a saviour, the government's going to be there. But they were the ones that created the problem in the first place.
This mist, or whatever it is giving Hunger Games Silent Hill. Something tells me we probably shouldn't be breathing in whatever is going on out here. Yes, I know, right, schizophrenic, psycho, whatever you want to call me, because I have the ability to think for myself and see that something ain't right. Anyone feeling a bit dizzy, bit nauseous, stuffy nose, tight-chested all of a sudden? If you've got breathing issues, I don't recommend going outside. I don't know what's been released into the atmosphere, but I certainly don't trust it. And it doesn't look like the usual fog to me. On CCTV cameras and Ring doorbells, this stuff is appearing like a snow blizzard. My spirit is up about it. Stay home. And if unfortunately you're still not able to see that the weather is in fact controlled, I just feel sorry for you at this point. What is this? The weather outside is frightful, yeah, because they made it this way. Make sure you're taking your vitamin D, please. Asthmatics, stay home.
2025 is new, but then I realized something is happening. A lot of people complaining about not feeling well, headaches, just some weird shit has been happening, plane crashing, as if I didn't say intense fog, drones, just a lot of things. Why are people getting sick? People are getting sick, throwing up a lot, like my husband say on his job. A lot of people has been throwing up, diarrhea. Normally we would just say it's a bug, but what kind of bug is this? Like, what is happening? It just have this weird feeling and I don't know, excessive tiredness. People at my job is complaining about headaches. What is this?
What the heck is going on, guys? It is so freaking foggy out here, and it's been like this for like the past 6 days. I've been seeing this all over my FYP. This is definitely not normal for this time of year. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Illinois right now, and it's been so difficult to drive. Right now, it's a little bit brighter than it was earlier, but the visibility is still low, so I'm gonna turn the camera. Oh, I don't see the option to turn the camera around, but so you guys can see, you can't see anything past that barn there, and it's been, oh my babies want to say hi. I've been seeing people all over the world experiencing this. I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know why it's so foggy. Let me know if you're experiencing the same thing in the comments there. I just think it's super weird because this is not normal for this time of year for us. We farm, we track the weather every year. I've looked at my notes and I have not seen anything like this in January ever in my life. So let me know what you guys.
Yo, when I tell you this fog thick, boy, ain't no way. I'm right here near getting ready to be by the car wash and Pizza Hut. You can't see nothing. Like, it's so foggy outside. I'm driving slow too. It's so foggy, yo. That don't make no sense. Look at this. Look, you can't even see that. I just got up on it. That's crazy. Yo, the fog thick. Y'all be careful on this road, boy.
So I've been hearing about all this talk about the fog all over the world, and I'm out in Houston. I'm in the Galleria area on the 17th floor, and it's about like 3 in the morning, and it's pretty foggy everywhere, as you can see. There's like a residential area below me, and usually this way you see buildings and all that, but I don't see anything. It's pretty crazy. I don't know what it's about, but yeah. And this is at 7 in the morning. Still pretty foggy. I'm just showing the residential area now. The house is below. Still, it's pretty foggy, The sun's coming out. The sun's about to rise. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Comment below. Let me know. I'm in Houston, and it's been pretty foggy every day. And I'm only commenting on this because I've seen a lot of other people post about the fog, so yeah, just let me know.
Is it really foggy all over the world? Like, this is insane. It's not super thick yet, but I'm guessing it's gonna get thicker now that it's warmed up and it's kind of sprinkling a little bit like a mist. This is Maine, by the way. Green, Maine. Not too far from the city of Lewiston, Auburn. Interesting. Anyways, do a little video recording in the comments for me and let me know where you're from. Maybe we can keep this trend going all around the world, and maybe more people will start to wake up as to what's going on.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.